What is up, guys? If you are new here, my name is Emma and I live in this 1997 Ford Econoline that I converted to my rolling home. I am in Delaware currently. Last night was my first night ever in the van, officially. I have slept in here before, but officially the first night in the van. And it went pretty well. It's really, really cold, which sucks, but hopefully tomorrow night I'll be sleeping in a much warmer place. Today's goal basically is just to get as far away from the cold weather as possible. My goal is to make it to like close to Myrtle Beach area. Last night it was like 30 Fahrenheit, which is just too cold. But the first order of business is to get on the road, get some food, heat this freaking van up because it's so cold in here, and just try to get as far south as possible today. So let's go. Make it to Myrtle Beach. However, I did not film any of the trip down here. The loose plan is that I'm gonna drive to St. Augustine, Florida to visit my mother's longtime family friend. Probably stop in Savannah, Georgia on the way tomorrow. And then I will drive straight across the bottom of America. I'm gonna stop in New Orleans, go through Texas, New Mexico, and then to Arizona. Anyway, I'm gonna go to sleep and enjoy some cozy in-bed time in the van. I will see you guys in the morning. Good night. Good morning, everybody. I've just woken up about 30 minutes ago, and it is like 60 degrees here, and you have no idea how happy that makes me. We have finally made it to Georgia. I'm in Savannah, Georgia currently. I'm gonna walk through this park. What is this park called? Forsyth Park. I drove around it a little bit and it looks beautiful. The roads here are beautiful, super historic, which I love. We're gonna explore the park a little bit and then I'm gonna go get some food. I got some recommendations from my good friends Sarah and Chris of this amazing vegan restaurant that I will probably go to tonight. And then tomorrow we'll head to Florida. So let's go explore the park. Having my dinner. I had pancakes and they were great and vegan, which is amazing. We love that. This city has enchanted me. I have only been here for like 4 or 5 hours and I already am obsessed with it. I already want to just live here. I don't want to leave tomorrow, but I'm on a tight schedule, so I will be leaving tomorrow unfortunately, but maybe get a couple hours of exploration in the morning and then head down to St. Augustine to visit my mother's longtime best friend and stay there for like probably 2 nights and then head west. One more quick thing about this city that I love is it's super easy to navigate. It has a lot of one-way streets, which I usually hate, but they're actually really convenient because they're usually 2 lanes and super wide streets, even with like a lane for parking sometimes. Like, to me, coming from New England, not something that you would normally see. So if you're worried about driving in a city, this is a really, really great city to navigate in. And it just feels safe here. But I'm about to go inside of Rocco's and see if I can have myself a time. I will see you in the morning. Good night. Wow, hey, I have not updated in quite a while. I have made it to New Orleans, and today I'm gonna spend the entire day exploring the city. I've already found my parking spot for the night. Found a good spot on I-Overlander. I'm so excited to be here. This is like the one place that I really wanted to see. So, without further ado, let's go. It's a little noisy here. I don't know if you guys can hear me super well, but I am here at Jackson Square Park in Louisiana, in New Orleans, which is the actual site of the Louisiana Purchase, which is pretty cool. I'm really into historical stuff, so if you want to see more, hear more historical facts, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll do more interesting factoids. But if you just want to see travel stuff, that's fine too. It's pretty cool because the park is based off of the 4 cardinal directions, which is a little spiritual thing that you don't normally see in government parks. But yeah, let me show you around a little bit. Crazy. A little touristy for me, but you know, I'm here for the day. Right now I'm walking down St. Anne Street and I'm trying to get to Café du Monde, which is super famous and was recommended to me by a few people. Super touristy, but you gotta make a stop. Okay, I'm here at the Mississippi River. It is not a nice day today. However, the Mississippi River is extremely famous in America. Right behind me is the Mississippi. You can see there's a ton of overcast. Kind of sad. It's okay. And it is right across the street from Café du Monde. So if you go to Café du Monde, come here, walk through the park, take a look at the river. 2 things that you probably should know about Café du Monde is they have a small menu, as you saw, and it's cash only. Let's keep going. I took a little break in the van and oops, it's nighttime. Let's go out.
Always, every day. Tell your folks like one that's true. Hang up window in the creek. All my leaves.
That was an insane night. If you know me in real life, you know that I do not drink, so when I go out, I often feel sometimes detached from the energy of the crowd because I'm not on the same energetic wavelength as people who are intoxicated. But I always do enjoy going out and listening to music, feeling the vibration from music, and also just feeling out different crowd vibrations, being out in a group of people and just closing my eyes and feeling what surrounds me. I really enjoy that. New Orleans is a cool town, to say the least. Tomorrow, unfortunately, I will be leaving this beautiful city, heading to Texas, which I'm very excited about. In the morning, I'm going to try to go to a cemetery because that's really popular here, and a lot of people were suggesting that I go see a cemetery. I'm actually parked right next to St. Louis Cemetery number 1, I believe that's what it's called, but it's $20 to get in, and you have to do a guided tour. You can't just wander on your own, which I'm not really interested in, but I gotta get going and go to sleep. I'm very excited to pass out, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everybody. So I am here at Lafayette Cemetery number 2. Lafayette Cemetery number 1 was closed. I have no idea why. As you can see, it looks a lot different from a lot of the other cemeteries you find in other states and other cities. The reason that they're above ground is that the water table here in New Orleans is very high. So if you dig a couple feet down, you'll hit water, and the dirt will start to get extremely muddy, and it can actually bring the coffins back up to the surface if it floods, which is really gross. So that is why we have these little houses here, but it makes for some interesting scenery, and it's actually really pretty, and I personally love cemeteries. I think they're very peaceful. So yeah, let's explore a little bit. Oops, I'm in Texas now. I have not been able to plug my van in or turn on the inverter or anything in days because it's been fucking cloudy and raining for like 5 days in a row. So I haven't been able to charge my other camera. It's dead. So we're on this camera today. But I am in Fredericksburg, Texas, which is a really cool town because it was actually settled by German immigrants. So there's a huge German influence here, and a lot of the town is named German things and then was switched later to English words. But it's a very historic town, so I'm gonna explore a little bit and then keep going on the road. I'm trying to go, you know, as quickly as possible. So let's take a little tour around Fredericksburg and then we'll hit the road again. behind me, Arizona's in front of me. I made it to the state that I was trying to make it to this entire freaking time. It feels really, really good. I just wanted to document this moment. Okay guys, so I'm here in Arizona and I'm at a rest stop that is called The Thing. And I think if you've been down Highway 10, you've probably seen a billion billboards for this thing. It's like a huge tourist attraction. It's also like a gas station and a truck stop, but it's also this museum with just a bunch of just weird artifacts and stuff in there. And it was recommended to me by a friend who said I should stop. And I'm here now, so we're going to go in and check it out. So let's see what it's all about. I'm not sure if I can film in there. I really hope so, because I've hyped it up. But yeah, let's go see what it looks like. Greetings everybody. Let me get into the light here. A little bit of an unfortunate update. I've been having some issues with the shifting mechanism in the van. I don't remember if I mentioned it before, but in St. Augustine, Florida, I had a problem with it not shifting into park. But the past few days it's been getting progressively worse, where every once in a while when I shift into park, the van goes into reverse. You know, I could still drive it, it just wouldn't park, which is super dangerous, obviously. So I took it to a shop, they looked at it. Long story short, it needs a new automatic transmission shifter cable. That's what it's called. But unfortunately, it is Saturday, and I got to the shop a little bit too late in the day to get the part that I needed. So, tomorrow Sunday, pretty much every auto body shop is closed. And there was only one shop in town that I could find that has the part in stock that I need, and I will be able to pick it up Monday morning. I'm very grateful that the guys here are very understanding that this is where I live, so I don't really have anywhere else to go. I don't know exactly what the final total will be, but the actual part is $116. So that's where I'm at right now. It has been quite the journey. This video is probably going to be such a shit show, and I'm really sorry. But you know what? That's kind of what van life is sometimes. It's a beautiful shit show. So that is my story. This is a very long explanation, and I'm sorry if you weren't interested, but after Monday morning comes, I should be able to head to Quartzsite, Arizona, which is about 4 hours, I think 3.5 hours or 4 hours from Tucson. And then I'll finally be able to be where I want to be. All is well, I'm healthy, I'm safe, everything's fine, and we're gonna get through it. So yeah, okay, super long, I'm sorry, okay, goodbye, I'm leaving now, goodbye. Okay everybody, wow, I've made it to RTR. I'm here in the Arizona desert. This video is, I deeply apologize for how chaotic and random and unorganized this video is. I just was trying to get there as quickly as humanly possible, and I did. I had some setbacks in Tucson, had to repair the van. now everything's fine. So I'm in the Arizona desert. If you want to see what happens at RGR, you're gonna have to watch the next video. Thank you for putting up with this video. They're not all gonna be like this, I swear. I promise. This is just a terrible video. I know it is. You know it is. It's fine. Here's some highlights, basically. If you liked it, I don't know why, but please comment and subscribe. Like the video. It really helps me out. Thank you, and I will see you on the next adventure.